1 in 13 health insurance claims in India are rejected. Last year, more than 18,500 crore worth of claims were rejected, not because hospitals overcharged, not because insurance companies were unfair, but because of policy terms. Most people think the problem starts at the hospital. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Health insurance claims don't fail during a medical emergency. They fail much earlier, on the day the policy is bought. Contracts are signed without being read or fully understood, and expectations are built on promises that were never written down. But what's more shocking is most of the people who face claim rejections never fought back. In 2025, there were 11.2 crore claims, but less than 1% people complained when the claim was rejected. The majority of the rejected claims are never formally challenged, just accepted silently. That means there is something fundamentally breaking in the health insurance process, especially at the time of purchase. In this video, I'm going to analyze health insurance claims in 2025 along with data, and I will address top reasons why claims get rejected. But before that, I am building India's first crowdsourced report using real data from working professionals like you. This 2-minute survey is anonymous. Kindly participate, and the survey link is in the description. Now, let's get started with the video. Before we ask why claims are rejected, we need to see how they are rejected. When you file a health insurance claim, there are only 4 possible outcomes. No matter which insurer you choose, every claim ends up in one of these buckets. The first bucket is direct settlement. This is when the claim meets policy conditions and the insurer releases the money. In 2025, in India, overall insurance companies paid claims worth 94,247 crore. The second bucket is disallowed. This is not a dispute. These claims are rejected strictly as per policy terms. They can be waiting periods, exclusions, limits written into the contract, etc. In 2025, claims worth 18,521 crore were disallowed this way. This money was never denied unfairly, but it was never payable to begin with. Third bucket is crucial in this analysis, is rejected but can fight back. This is what people usually mean when they say, "Arey, my claim got rejected." The rejection happens when the insurer actively refuses the claim. In 2025, there were 11.2 crore claims, but you know how many people fought back? Less than 1%, just 88,841. This is both general and health insurance. To give you actual money, 11,412 crores were denied by insurance companies and people didn't fight back. The last bucket is pending claims. These are claims still under process, neither paid nor rejected yet, still with the insurance companies. Last year, this amount was 8,306 crores worth of claims still pending. If you put together the disallowed money, rejected money, and pending money, it becomes nearly 40,000 crores of money in the health insurance claims. Now you get an idea why people are frustrated. I went through last 3 years of annual reports from IRDAI. The total claim rejections are increasing every year. Even the amount of rejections trend is not reducing, increasing every year. Why is it increasing, and why are the claims getting rejected in India? Let's look at the top reasons why health insurance claims get rejected, where India needs financial literacy. I think you will like the fifth one. The biggest reason for health insurance claim rejection is because of non-disclosure of pre-existing conditions. This happens at the time of buying your health insurance policy. You are supposed to declare all pre-existing diseases and previous surgeries, even if they are not related to the policy. Now, what will happen if they find out later? Rejection happens and you cannot fight back. However, you should read their clauses. That's exactly what everyone says on the internet. So I went through the wordings document of HDFC Optima Secure. The documents have been consistent for many years and very simple to read. Then I realized why people don't read documents. It is fucking more than 50 pages long. I had to go through full PDF because I'm making this video. Otherwise, I would not have given a shit about document like this. Here is what the document says about non-disclosure. Page number 39, clause 1.18. If you don't disclose a pre-existing disease, later if they find out, they can permanently exclude it or restart a fresh waiting period. Whatever period you have waited is gone waste, or increase your premium even after years of buying your policy. That's why it is crucial to disclose all the pre-existing conditions and, more important, to read the clauses. Now let's look at the second biggest reason for rejection, which is waiting periods. Claims get rejected because of raising claims during the waiting period. Now, what the fuck is a waiting period? In health insurance, there are 2 types of waiting periods. One is standard and applies for all, which is 30 days from the date of purchasing your policy. If you have some illness and try to claim it within 13 days, it straight away gets rejected. Accidents are an exception. They are covered from day one. The other waiting period is particular to diseases or surgeries. This varies depending on the type of disease or surgeries. I will give you an example of the same document, HDFC. Bladder stones, knee replacement type of conditions, the waiting period is 2 years. Any condition existing before policy purchase like diabetes, asthma, thyroid, etc., the waiting period is 3 years. That means the insurance company will not pay for treatment related to the condition for the first 3 years from the day of your policy starts. The third rejection is because of policy exclusions. It is mandatory for all health insurance companies to mention specific exclusions. Certain treatments, procedures, and expenses are never covered, regardless of policy age. Most exclusions don't look dramatic. They look small, technical, and harmless. But together, they explain why valid hospital bill still gets rejected. But I have a counter argument against insurance companies on this point, which is the fourth reason: incorrect diagnosis of illness. See, my argument is this. People may ignore reading the clause, but people are not that idiots. If a completely wrong diagnosis happens, which is not covered under health insurance, I agree, go ahead and reject it. But if you have some serious surgery where the policy allows you to claim, but the insurance company interprets it completely different, then what do? You get medical proof from the doctor. But even after you get that, many times insurance companies reject it. There are many cases where even after people challenge, the insurance companies keep denying it. But the final stage of this fight is a legal battle. Take it to the court, and if your case is strong, there is a very high probability of winning, and most of the cases get solved even before going to the court. But people have to fight back. That's why IRDAI data shows a huge gap between the number of claims rejected and number of formal complaints filed, indicating that most claim disputes never reach the grievance stage. Now, let's not put all the blame on insurance companies, because the majority of the rejections are happening because of not taking contracts seriously. Did you disclose every health condition? Did you understand the waiting periods? Did you check exclusions and policy limits? Did you buy the add-ons? If your answer to these simple questions is no, I didn't give a shit about it, then the claim rejection is not a surprise. It's the rule. But even after having everything, the company rejected your claim, then fight back and take it all the way to the court. Health insurance is not a safety net. It is just a contract. And contracts don't care about emergencies. They care about clauses. That's my view on health insurance claim rejections. But before you leave, don't forget to take the survey. Some people have already started filling. If you have missed it, the link is in the description. I will see you in the next video.